And welcome in, Sports Radio 740. Joe Honk here with you. One more, actually it's not one more time. We got one more after this as everybody's up here hanging out. We got guys behind us. We've got guys around us. The future, not the future wife. Oh my, I am so sorry. The real wife. Come here. Come here. I've already screwed this up.
You're sleeping on the couch.
I am so screwed. Yeah, we're nearly married for almost a year. Oh, where'd that come from? Anyways, we got a lot of people here. It is the semifinals of the Sports Radio 740 Challenge, and the way this is going to go is we're going to do something really special for this because we might as well just call him like the professor of mad scientist now. We're talking about Sir Will.I.Am directly behind us at Smiling over there. He has come up with a beautiful view for you. All right, Will, are you going to be on the broadcast on this, or who's going to be talking on this? He's talking? All right, he's going to have to control this. We're going to go straight Redzone Channel for the semifinals. All right, this is Will's baby. He's been building this, and he's excited about it. And quite frankly, this is the only way that we could get him to stick around for the tournament, that we're using all of his equipment. So let's go ahead and look at the bracket as the way that it is set up right now. This is where we are at. These are the games that have just wrapped up. You are seeing that we have Corey, who just beat Jay Rio. Before Jay Rio was literally here for 15 minutes. It was poor guy. Also, if you roll down here, Will, the reason why he's on the mic and the reason why Travis is on the mic is because Nick beat Travis, not trying to take a jab at you.
Because
of the controller. I know. And then you have Sir Will.I.Am, who lost to Andrew, and that is the way that we have gotten now to our semifinals. So, is everybody ready for the semifinals?
Hey, I'm
Andrew,
ready.
You ready? Nick, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and hop to this thing right over here. Which one are we going? We going straight red zone?
Well, Jacksonville was always one of the teams that I would never go with. Never. As a matter, I always played with Chicago.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're trying to go for a team that actually has a chance. So yeah, uh, so that's that side, that's that side, and that's both.
okay, can we okay, sweep,
Ooh,
good blocking. It's a
ooh,
fullback. I'm telling you,
mm,
Atlanta's biggest mistake was letting that fullback walk from the Super Bowl run.
yeah.
Patrick DeMarco. I, and we are back. Good screen pass, but it
Ooh,
was
you can't
sniffed
even
out.
catch it. Mm, let's go.
we got the Panthers' first drive of the game was swing pass that got gobbled
It
up.
went nowhere.
Negative 3 yards is not the way you want to start a drive.
Nope.
Got the Vikings kicking off. Davis, Jonathan Stewart, making a good run. Said Davis. I'm thinking of Stephen Davis, running back in the early 2000s. Got Seattle. Connor Prattle. I've got all your brothers down there with us. I need you. You're the missing piece. Come see me, man.
Into the first quarter in Atlanta.
All right, and
Right outside the red zone.
I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of
time.
Carolina
Carolina.
with a very nice toe touch catch.
Right outside the 5-yard line.
And we got a 14-7 game in Seattle. Getting ready for the kickoff. Up the middle, stopped.
Idea. Stopped at the 16-yard line.
And
Carolina.
can Carolina get in?
Stopped at the 1.
4th and 1.
What does he decide to do with this?
Hey,
Go for the lead or tie it up right here?
let Superman fly.
What was this?
Pass interference. Defense. No, against the offense.
Offense.
Offensive pass interference.
I have no idea what happened with that.
Says pass interference against the defense, but on the offense. It was showing Cam Newton for some reason in the huddle. That's what.
Let's see, with 5 seconds, got a timeout. What is Atlanta going to do here?
Okay, so Atlanta now has the ball back
Yes.
at the
Okay.
15-yard line.
Hey, Joe's staying aggressive. If he can get a quick play
He's
off
got-
and a
yeah,
timeout, maybe have a second left to kick a field goal.
Yep.
But hey, it's a risky move here. I say take the field goal and go into the half.
Oh my
Or
God.
Hooper.
Touchdown.
No, he didn't.
Beautiful.
Wide open. He risked it, and he's going into the second half.
With a comfortable 10 point, well, 9.
9 right
until
now,
the,
yeah.
Until the extra point.
Travis called it.
And there it is, going into the half, 10 up.
You want me to take Nick?
Yeah, you can interview both.
Step on in here, Nick.
All right.
All right, as we're finishing up with the last 2 seconds in Atlanta-Carolina game, go ahead and
Goodness, my heart's beating.
interview the leading head coach here for the Minnesota Vikings.
Look at Greg Olson.
Greg Olson returning kicks. Lord have mercy. Okay. So
Man, I'm
Nick,
nervous.
you're,
My heart's beating fast.
Well, you're
The guy's good.
putting up a pretty good fight over here. I've seen a lot of good breaks with Dalvin, something that we didn't see in the game against me.
I mean, you're going against another good defense in Seattle. It's going to be stingy.
Now I've noticed he's playing with his secondary a lot, and you are reading it like a book. So,
Yeah, I see he's trying to call my plays before I do it. But
notice he's brought Cam Chancellor down in the box a couple times as a linebacker.
that leaves the tight end in a very favorable position. But I got another half the game to play. We need to get this show on the road.
Make it happen.
Here's Joe. He's going to do his interview.
Congratulations. Okay, I'm here with the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons, Joe, and he's breathing. He's breathing.
I'm breathing.
His face is about as red as his shirt is, but you can't tell because of the camera.
No,
All right.
because again, it is what it is.
Okay, so Joe,
Yeah.
you're up 10-0.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of success with your swing route with Freeman,
Yeah, I had to use that one a couple times.
but you keep getting right there, knocking on the door.
Yeah.
But what's happening?
That was the one thing with that last one was the use of the linebacker. I knew that again, and Nick knows about this, and he jokes about it. 4th and 20. It was the 4th and 20 play. It was that one.
Well,
So I knew that I had 5 seconds. I had to do something quick, and I knew that if the guy was open that I thought would be open, I would have it. If not, I was just going to fall down real fast so I could get the field goal. So
a gamble play.
it was a big gamble play. Because
Well-
I'll be honest with you, I didn't understand what happened at the end. I got the music in. I'm reading. Everybody, I had no clue what happened with the pass interference, but an interception.
I think
and
it was a
flag.
game glitch.
Okay, I have no clue what happened. I thought it was a pass interference. I don't know. I really
No.
don't know what happened.
One thing that you used in the last game, I haven't really noticed if you've done it during this or not. Have you brought Trevor in?
I think I used him. I used him on the first or maybe the second drive that I had when I got the turnover on the 1 yard line in the beginning, and I forgot what happened. I just know that I've used him one time, and it got me a big loss, and then I just had to punt the ball away on that drive. So I haven't found a situation yet to use him as of right now.
Well, Coach, you're going into the second half of the game up 10-0.
Yeah.
Of course, not a very comfortable lead, but
No.
nevertheless, you're leading.
I am leading,
So-
and we got 10 minutes.
Any,
10 minutes to play.
Let's go.
Any special game planning or updates for the second half that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to my punter about helping Cam Newton up when he goes out of bounds. But my punter is helping Cam. You let him stay down. You keep him down.
Don't give him his game check.
I'm telling you.
Coach, best
All
of luck
right.
to you.
All right. We'll see.
And we are back.
Atlanta breaking free. That's another touchdown for Atlanta. Puts them up 19-0. It's looking good for both Cumulus and Prattville Patriots in the finals right now.
Looking real good. Got a 2-possession game in Seattle.
Yep.
With 3 minutes, and then we got Atlanta.
Yep. Atlanta makes the field goal, the extra point, so they're up now 20-9.
Interception, Desmond Trufant.
Atlanta has the ball, and that was the wrong time to change the camera.
Okay, here we are in Atlanta.
Minute 6 left in Atlanta.
With Joe knocking on the door.
Ooh.
Got a
Carolina.
handoff by Freeman,
And
and
he's not going anywhere.
Thomas Davis is just wreaking havoc.
I mean, it's 3rd and 11. Joe might have to kick another field goal.
Hey, I will have to give it to Carolina's defense, although the scoreboard is not showing it.
Yeah.
Them linebackers are getting off of blocks nicely. Coleman with a spin out of bounds.
Yep.
Trevor Knight, once
Stopping
again,
the
is
clock.
100% with passing. He went 4 for 4 and a touchdown last game. And here he is, 2 for 2.
So Joe's made the field goal. He's up by over 28 points, which means
One
that
possession.
Carolina has one possession.
But 28 seconds.
28 seconds left. It might not even matter.
The question is, can Joe keep the goose egg?
He's trying to show Nick in this game that he's got a chance at winning this tournament.
Yeah, he's beating his chest right now, that's for sure. Can Carolina just get a pride touchdown right here?
Carolina's got 24 seconds left.
Now, if you look down into the bottom left of our screen, Joe's facial expression has not changed one bit.
He's still
I mean,
extremely
he
serious.
is focused.
Yep. It's like he
Deep
thinks.
pass.
Oh.
Almost a pick by Deion Jones.
Yeah.
Now, had this been the Joe that played me, I might have been in trouble.
Yeah.
19 seconds. Can he hold the goose egg? And we have a
That's a sack.
by Campbell.
10 seconds left.
And we're going
Carolina's
to
not
hurry
going to call any of their timeouts. Looks like this game is just going to run out right here.
Will they? Is that a
Ooh.
safety? Okay.
That's
That is game.
over in Atlanta.
Okay, so
Cumulus and Prattville Patriots make it
Advance
to
it
the
to the
final round.
all right, well, if we'll get Joe in here first.
Hey,
Hey, Joe. Okay, Joe's being very slow, so bear with us for a moment.
No, in fact, let's give it a. Hey, Andrew, let's go ahead and give it to me. Let me just give it to me. I'll talk for a second.
Okay, well, we were going to have an interview with the winners here, but until then, we were giving out complimentary tickets to the Biscuits baseball game coming up. The Biscuits were generous enough to donate us 4 tickets.
actually, 2 pairs of
Two
4
pairs?
tickets.
2
Yeah.
pairs of 4? Okay, so, and it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to the
Pair of 4.
semifinals, right?
Yeah.
The losers of the semifinal? Well,
Apparently.
runner-ups.
Apparently, we're not really sure what's going on right now.
Joe isn't really talking much to us, so
Yeah, he's
know, while-
down there getting the tickets.
while we're waiting, you and I will go through the stats and see, what was the it thing.
Yeah.
Once again, Trevor Knight just quietly went 100%. No interceptions thrown by Joe.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
impressive.
Uh,
You know,
A week,
the
very-
turnovers are what hurt him in the last tournament. So,
most definitely hurt him bad. But didn't really have that strong of a rushing game either.
so it was that both of the other people that
Okay, so
both
yeah, the
Corey and Andrew,
the runner-ups got the tickets for
Yep.
the Biscuits ball game.
they have both gotten 4 tickets to a Biscuits ball game of their choice, right?
Yep.
All right.
That is nice.
So
All right,
we'll get
well,
interviews with Joe and Nick.
all right, hold on. Which
Right
one?
there, that one. That one right there.
Okay, I am here with the winners of the semifinals.
They're both sitting
Joe
standing
Hart
right behind you.
and that guy.
And that
Yeah.
guy right there, that
So,
one.
Joe,
Yeah.
you held on to the goose egg,
Yep.
You had a very weak running game.
Yeah.
Did not even have 50-yard rushing as a team.
Nah.
But your defense just lights out again.
Yeah, he wanted to focus on Greg Olson a lot, and so I tried to take him away just as much as I could, if I could. And so there was a lot of times I couldn't. There's a lot of times that Greg Olson's just a good guy. He's just a good receiver.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's the one that the play that broke it open was. I noticed that he had press coverage, and I just happened to have Julio in a streak route.
Mm-hmm.
And
you had that 3 different plays in a row.
Yeah, and so for that one, that was actually the guy that I was looking for, because I said, all right, well, I've gotten a couple turnovers. I wanted to see if I could end it, just go ahead and knock it out. And I said, if I get the right setup, I'm going to go deep to Julio. And sure enough, he did. He pulled in that safety, and the moment after the press coverage was done with, I just threw it up in the air, and I knew Julio was going to catch it. So that was really it. That was the play.
Well, one thing we do have to point out, although you had a very dominant game, once again, 30-0 against Carolina's defense. I mean, Carolina's defense is no pushover by no means. Even with Josh Norman leaving the picture, they're still a force. But to hold the mighty Atlanta Falcon rushing game to below 50 yards, I mean, you had to have some kind of frustration off of that.
It was more like I was just going with what he was giving me, and he liked to take control of the linebacker a lot, and even with the touchdown play, and I even looked at Nick and I said, this is the 4th and 20 play, and I said, okay, so I knew that, and we talked about it at halftime. I knew that if he took control of that linebacker, I was just going to be able to dump it right over. And I was actually able to do that a couple of times. And so I really it wasn't that I didn't try my running game, because, again, a lot of the plays that you've seen me run in the past, I didn't run in that game because it wasn't needed, because I saw success elsewhere. So it wasn't so much about the running game wasn't working. I was just using it to keep him honest so that he knew I could run the football.
All right, well, the joke was shared between Will and I. Had this been the Joe that I played,
yeah,
I'd have been in trouble, man. I don't know if look, you might have been handing me a redemption, but congratulations on your victory. Go.
Don't say it yet. You know why?
Hey,
I'm still the Buffalo Bills.
Hey,
until I win it, I'm still the Buffalo Bills.
Well,
yeah.
One last thing to point out about your game, and
yeah.
then we'll get Nick in for his interview. Once again, you had three interceptions from your DBs.
Yeah.
Something that you have yet to do in any tournament.
It was taking away Greg Olson, because I knew that was going to be his go-to guy, and the moment I took that away, I knew he had to go to his second and third option, and so. So
basically, it was the same scenario as when I played against the Saints.
Yeah.
Take out Kobe Fleener, and
that's it.
Hey,
that's it.
Best of luck to you, and congratulations.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Am I going to be the Buffalo Bills or the Atlanta Braves? Which one? Shut up.
Okay.
All right.
Now, before we get this interview going, I need to let the public know this. Nick and I, we have a rule. Prattville doesn't lose.
We don't.
Okay. The Prattville Patriot representative has won every tournament done by a Cumulus.
Gosh, they're going to end up hating us. We never let them win.
Hey. All right. Well,
I don't lose though. I only lose once.
Okay,
twice. But
I come in and clean your mess up for you. But
you
it looks like you're cleaning my mess up.
You came in and saved the day, so appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Well, here we are. You're in yet another championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only way they could have took us out was because we took each other.
Exactly. I mean, I'm telling you, they set that up to where we had to play each other first. They did not want it to be you and I down at the wire.
Of course not.
But I'm still calling my protest, and I'm still going to get you.
We'll get a rematch.
And I'm going to have it streamed just so everybody can see me.
Oh Lord!
But
as long as they don't put it all up before we can do it. But I'm down if they let us.
All right. So here we are. You just won your semifinal against Seattle, 27-16.
He was
very nice.
Seattle was tough. He was tough. I mean, once I figured him out, it wasn't.
Now the game plan
it was over.
The game plan that you and I discussed. Effective?
Yeah. I mean, it pretty much. I shut Jimmy Graham down. Jimmy Graham didn't have anything.
And
He hit one big play again with Doug Baldwin for a big touch. Well, was it Doug Baldwin? It was the big Doug Baldwin.
Now, one thing about Seattle that you always have to be prepared for is, of course, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And Russell being as elusive as he is, you were still able to manage
Oh,
2
yeah.
sacks
Oh,
on
yeah.
him.
I'm gonna bring the pressure. I mean, I don't care if you're Michael Vick. I'm bringing pressure. I mean, if chaos in the backfield is key.
And your defense, forced 2 interceptions. One interesting thing looking at your stats over here, technically,
I didn't
You
have an
didn't-
incomplete pass.
you didn't, because your only incomplete pass was an interception.
Yeah,
And
nothing hit the ground.
You threw 93 completions with Case Keenum.
Hey,
And
rushing was
you struck right there your last drive.
Mm-hmm.
Latavius finally opened up.
Finally.
But
Hey, he contained
for the
them pretty
longest
well.
time, you were averaging less than a yard a carry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Seattle's defense is tough.
now knowing you, playing against you, watching you play, you've always used Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So you've always had, DeMarco Murray or Zeke Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're a run strong type of player.
Right.
It had to be frustrating not to be able to have a dominant run game.
It was, and if it hadn't been for Keenum hitting a few big plays right there, I've been in trouble because I make my money off of running the ball. So
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing that you're up against. Joe just won 30-0 against a man that just has wiped the field so far.
Yeah.
I mean, our man using Carolina, he's prior, Madden tournament champion and all. I mean, just great player. Just got goose egged by Joe.
I'm gonna say this about everybody Joe's played. I played the Jacksonville Jaguars defense and the Seattle Seahawks defense.
You played the Jacksonville Jaguars defense for a half. Because of the controller.
Either way, I still played their defense, and I had to overcome turnovers. I mean,
Yes, that you did.
so I think my road to the championship is a little bit tougher than having to play Pittsburgh and Carolina. I mean,
Well,
not
listen.
taking nothing away from the guys that played with them, but the teams that I played are overall better.
The 2 teams that you played against, have, nicknames that they've had for years.
Right.
Saxonville, and then you have the Legion of Boom,
Right.
which,
All
over here,
healthy. Everybody was there, so I had to go through that.
over
And
here with Joe, he's the only name that he's played was, of course, the Steel Curtain.
right.
But any thoughts or game plan or anything you want to share with going into the finals?
Well, Joe's going to have to get used to playing Xbox One, my home field, my console. I'm higher seed. I played him on PlayStation last time. He beat me. So we're going to take it to my home field, and we're going to see what he can do with the Xbox controller in his hand. Because all these tournaments, I've came and played PlayStation. But now it's time for him to pick up a Microsoft.
Now
an
we're in
Xbox,
your backyard.
And we're in my backyard.
All right. Well,
And I don't lose in my backyard.
well, you heard it there from the man that is predicted to win the championship. So, Nick, congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
And,
One more game. One more game.
Hey, one more game, and remember, Patriots don't lose.
Patriots don't lose.
No, that face.
He's got a
But-
Patriot shirt on, so I guess he kind of is a Patriot.
All right, stay tuned. We will be setting up the live feed for the championship round momentarily, and we will have the link up. So, see you soon.
Hey, Will.